Molly was spotted on a quiet side street in Bali. The rescue team was out registering dogs for their sterilization event when they saw her. At first glance, she looked like many other strays, skinny, silent, and keeping her head low. But when they got closer, they could see her skin was red, dry, and flaking. She had lost almost all her fur from mange. Even worse, she looked tired, like she had been carrying that discomfort for a long time. Mange is common among street dogs in Bali. It's caused by tiny parasites that make the skin itchy, painful, and inflamed. Dogs with mange often scratch themselves until their fur falls out. Molly was one of them. But even in that painful state, she didn't try to run away. She just stood there, letting the team approach her calmly. It was like she understood help had finally come. The team gave her deworming medicine and Brevecto to treat the mange. Both are standard for dogs in her condition. They also made sure she had food and clean water. She didn't need to be coaxed. She ate as if she hadn't had a real meal in days. That same day, they added her to the list for an upcoming space surgery as part of their community program. Over the next few days, Molly stayed close. She wasn't overly active, but she started to show signs that she felt better. The redness in her skin began to fade, and she scratched less. She moved a little more freely. She even wagged her tail when the team returned. It was small, but it meant everything. Each visit brought small improvements. She began to recognize the people caring for her. Her fur, patchy at first, started to return. She sat near shops or in front of homes like she was part of the neighborhood. And in some ways, locals had seen her before. Some had even left her food without knowing how to help further. With the rescue team's support, those same people now helped look after her, too. Molly never tried to follow the team home. She seemed content in her spot. It was clear she had lived there for a long time. But she now had something she didn't have before, real backup. People to keep an eye on her, provide her treatment, and make sure she never got that sick again. The rescue team continued checking on her daily. When it was time, Molly was taken in for her space surgery. She handled it well and was back to resting comfortably within a day. By now, her fur had started to grow in across her back and legs. She still looked a little rough around the edges, but the change was clear. She had healed, not just physically, but emotionally. What stood out most was her smile. It wasn't forced or rare. It showed up naturally when people greeted her. She looked relaxed and calm. She didn't flinch or back away when touched. She had accepted the kindness given to her and responded in her own quiet way. Even with no official home, Molly had become a dog with people who cared. She had her routine, her favorite corners, and now ongoing support. She didn't need to be taken far away to be safe. She just needed someone to notice her and not walk past. In the last 2 months, Molly went from being a silent, suffering dog on a sidewalk to a healthy, trusted figure in her community. She now lives without pain, without fear, and without isolation. The team continues to check in on her, ensuring she stays healthy and fed. Her community has also stepped up, giving her a place to belong. What makes Molly's story special is how simple her rescue was. No big moment, no dramatic chase, just steady care, consistency, and the decision to not walk away. Her recovery is proof that small steps can lead to big change. And now, every time she flashes that big, bright smile, it's easy to see. Molly knows she's safe. If this story touched you, give it a like. Even sharing this can help more dogs like Molly get the care they deserve.